From Oracle Park in San Francisco, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Singing, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball game.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. To first, one out in the top of the first. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Flores on to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Well struck left field. Back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. Homer number 25 of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now the youngster Juan Soto, 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. First pitch, not close. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And the inning is over. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And today's starter, Blake Snell. And singing, it's not hard to see, he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
The wind of the pitch. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone here. Thairo Estrada to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Snell, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and it gets by him. So a man aboard, and up next for San Francisco, Jock Peterson. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Estrada leads off first with 1 away. He swings and fouls 1 off. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And a big swing and a miss. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heat. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. DeSclafani, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Base hit, off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's back Carpenter. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Peterson makes the grab. And there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. That misses. Ball one. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. Helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Lamonte Wade Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty quickly, called up a little bit early, and never went back down again.
Crawford has played the most games at shortstop in Giants history. You could make a pretty good case he's the best shortstop in the history of the franchise. Wilmer Flores stands in now and watches strike 1. And he takes a strike. 0-2 now. To the right side, Kim. And that is the inning. And welcome back. And now it's Austin Nola. The line to kick the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. And there's one down. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Flores on to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. That one lifted to left. Peterson makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. This is Joey Bart. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018. He was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series. And the 0-2. And misses inside.
Yeah, this guy really has solid stuff and can stand up when he's effective getting ahead of hitters early in the count. When he doesn't, those outings that maybe should have gone 7, maybe 8 innings end up being 5, maybe 6.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. That's a little bit low.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ken with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Colton Welker to hit. That's a strike. 0-1. Welker hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Cronenworth tracks it down for the out. Back here in San Francisco, and now it's Manny Machado. The right-hander back to work. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. Oh, he can't bring it in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Juan Soto goes deep. Home run number 40 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. And that one lifted in the air center field. Slater makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter
Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres, and he's already singled in this game. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. And now Trent Grisham. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Carpenter rounds third, headed for the plate. Throws to second, safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. And the batter now, Ha-Sung Kim. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one is lifted in the air. Slater gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags and will move up to third. Grisham coming home. Now throws on the brakes and he's safe getting back. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Slow roller up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's the Giants DH, Thairo Estrada. That's to third. Machado zips it to first, and Estrada is out. Here's Jack Peterson. That one's in there, 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next is John.
And at first. Now here is Mitch Haniger in there for strike one. And a foul ball. Sets him down looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider. Here's Brandon Crawford. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one is in for a strike. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam in his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Peterson on second. Crawford on at first with two down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants leave. Welcome back. Here's Xander Bogaerts. DeSclafani back to work. Out to short. Throw to first is in time, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year, and you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see
Joe Ross taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. That one missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next for the Padres, Nelson Cruz. That one hammered center field. Slater ranging back, still going back, and it's off the wall. Relay throw to third. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Wilmer
The
Flores.
second baseman, Wilmer.
Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. The 0-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Austin Slater now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. There's the strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to.
Now this is through for a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So 2 down. Thairo Estrada the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
And now the lefty. Swing and a pop-up. Kim makes the grab. And that is that. Top 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham. Ross back to work. And that's outside. Ross measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now Ha-Sung Kim. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Man at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. Throw over to first, and he's back safely. Nola, 33 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Now a fly ball to right center. Can't get there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Line drive, takes it in for the out. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Machado. He's already homered in this game. And a base hit into right. Nola around third. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
New pitcher on now, Jacob Junis.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Juan Soto now. Fouled off to the right. Kicks and fires.
Oh, that's out.
Bogaerts, the runner at third. Machado on at second with 2 down. Right side, hard hit. Wade steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Jack Peterson. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. In the air to left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down. And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. There's the strike. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park. The flip onto Bogaerts. Double play. They can't seem to break through. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. On the ground, Flores sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Johnny Brebbia up and throwing. Rogers getting cranked up as well. Hit hard. That gets through.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now here is Trent Grisham. Carpenter, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Crawford, and he'll hold on to it, so they get 1. Now Ha-Sung Kim. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Lamonte Wade Jr. Fastball in for a strike. Strike 1. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cronenworth hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. They talk about guessing in the game. It's really anticipation. and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
At the plate, Colton Welker. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Bounced up the middle. Bogaerts gathers and throws to first. And that'll back here at Oracle Park. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Nola. Ball one, no strikes. To the left side, but it is well foul. And he deals. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. That's out to center field. Slater gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Lined, and that's a base hit. Slater fires it to the plate. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 9-1. Not in time. It's a double.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
One down. Manny Machado up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Good eye right there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 11-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Johnny Brebbia takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but
there's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one can make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jordan Walker. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. And first offering is fouled off. Brebbia, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Just a slow ground ball this time. Gets it to first, and he's out. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Slater makes the catch, inning over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. So remaining in the game defensively, Jordan Walker. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And a pitch. Slice down the right side. In the air, right field. Walker makes the grab, one down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this one
squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 11-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And Jack Peterson stands in. And that's in there for strike one. And the Padres. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Steven Wilson.
And he's got a nice lead.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Soto gets it back in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Next to hit, Brandon Crawford. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 9th inning coming up. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham RBI back to work. And that one wrapped foul. RBI in his 6th season. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Slater makes the grab, one away. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. Out to center. Slater gets under it. Puts it away for the out. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Hard hit left side. They get the force out, number 3. So one. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Lamonte Wade Jr. leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 11-3.
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Swings through that one, 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Out to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Bart batting with one down, takes a strike. Slapped foul. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. Tosses to first, and they're down to their last out. Colton Welker, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
21 wins in a row. Everyone around this team, the players, the trainers, the clubhouse guys, the fans, they come to the ballpark expecting to see a win night in and night out. They tie the 1935 Chicago Cubs. Can't wait to see if they can get to 22.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.